Hi guys, and welcome to my channel where I am slowly but surely pulling out some of the old journals I had started but I have not finished, and this was the coffee journal kit. It was a design, not a design team, but a design project for a creator who had never, she said I was the first person to have ever done one of her kits, so I was glad to help her, and it is a beautiful kit. However, I did add a second coffee kit that I got from Etsy, and it's coming out of my printer now, and I'm going to add it as a third signature to the center. So this will be a 3 signature journal, and I didn't get too far on this. I mean, I just got waylaid and got busy, so I'm going to find my other paper that matches, and I'll continue to get the papers on the inside glued in, and I have to find those 3 corresponding colors, and so it's going to be 3 fairly hefty signatures, right? And I do have some ephemera, not a lot but some, so I thought, why not get the pockets in and get some writing pages in there. I will go, like I said, I'll go through my paper here in just a bit, and I'll be working on that throughout the week. I did get the cover finished, so I'm making progress, y'all. I'm making progress. I got the cover finished, and there's the inside, and this is very heavy cardstock, and that came to me from Mrs. Katz Crafting, and I had won a couple of her subscriber videos, and I just have this down with double-sided tape, which worked really good. And so here's our inside, and I am printing. I thought about putting this here, but then I thought, no, I probably won't. I think I'm going to put something else on the inside cover. But I will show you some of the papers that are going to go next to these. See, these were perfect. I just felt like these could work. And again, these interiors are going to be covered, right? It's a little large, I think. I might need to cut that down. Yeah, I'll trim those. And that'll happen this week. But off camera, I'm just really working on finishing these up. I have the envelope journal I need to finish, and I've got a folio journal that's coming out at the end of the month, and then I've got, I'm trying to think of something else. I've got my project shares, but those are accounted for. So yeah, basically I just want to go through and get these finished, you know. So because here in the fall I'm going to be doing a fall sale, and hopefully some of these that I have not been able to sell, I can sell. And I'm putting together some journaling kits. I want to say that's 8, because that's 8.5. Isn't that weird? 8.5. I think that might be smaller than 8. I better measure, so then I know what I'm cutting them to. Okay, 7.5. 7.5. So let me mark that, and I'll put it at the top. Then I know they're coming off the top. So 7.5. 1/2. Why did I mess that up? 7 1/2 by. Yeah, and I can get these all trimmed. That won't take long. 7.5 by just close to 5.5. But because they keep getting thinner and thinner and thinner and thinner, you know what I mean? The edge keeps coming out further and further. I may rethink that and then cut them kind of all at once. I don't know. I think I just trimmed this one, but that's what I'll do. And then I really need to find more ephemera like this. And I may just repeat these. I don't know. You know what I mean? I might just do, because this does not match. Not that page anyhow. This does not match that. See, now like this would go, I think. Maybe I chose the wrong. Did I choose the wrong kit? You guys, well, no, I could just put that in the middle. It shouldn't be that difficult, should it? See, like that would go. Those two pages would go together. Anyhow, this is the center signature, so I think that it would work. We're going to go from that to that. To this. To that. And I think it'll match. It's a little different, but not a lot different. Some of the same colors. See, I think that would work. Yes, that's going to work. I'm okay. It'll match. It's going to work. So I get those printed out. They're going in the center, so it's okay if the center is different, if that makes any sense. This will be my center, and I'm printing 20 pages. So my offcuts, I'll use my pockets on my die cuts. You know what I mean? I'll cut them from dies. Blah. Somewhere around August 5th when my die cutting machine gets here. Hopefully it comes sooner. I tell you guys my luck. Okay, so that's where I'm at with this one, and I actually did make progress. And then this scowl. These are all extras, so I'll put them in there. This is an extra, and it goes in the inside. See, there's my back. And I have some gorgeous coffee stickers that stickers. Y'all been calling them. Well, I have some stickers too. I have some coffee stickers somewhere. But I've got some gorgeous coffee stamps that I'll come in and work on with. So that's the coffee journal that's been on the shelf for a very long time, and I could kick myself because you know what I do, guys? I get it this far, and then if there's not a deadline on it, I don't do it. So I'm gonna finish up several of these. Like I said, that's been sitting on my desk for a cajillion years. That'll have to go over here like so on that side. But that's what I'm going to do, and I do have to get the paper out, the lined paper, and then the paper that matches the colors that I've chosen for in there. And so I'll get those gathered up here in just a bit. Here comes another one. And if you want to know who this one came from, it was this one right here. Okay, so I'll put the link to that one, and then I'll put the link to this one. And I know this is Torgi, so I'll put Torgi on top, and then the author, or the owner of this one, second. But that's what it'll be. And then I'll get this all trimmed up, and then I'm going to use a coffee colored string thread, waxed thread. And I thought it was in there, but no, I know where it's at. It's up here. It's up here. There went my paper clips. This one. So that's going to be my. See how pretty that is? It's almost red. That's going to be a really good color. So that'll be my wax thread. And there's another one coming out. There were 20 of them. All basically the same, some a little different. But anyhow, when you next see this journal, it's going to be ephemera in, or cut and ready to go in. I do, like I said, I got to make some copies of it. And there was something else. Oh, stamps. I'm going to work on some stamps. So anyhow, this is just your Thursday quick fun look at what's on my desk and what I need to get done and where I need to go. And hopefully, if you have any suggestions, shoot them below down in the comments. And I will see you in our next video, like I said, where the signatures will be done in the book and we'll have some ephemera made. I think I am going to use this, but I want to do some envelopes and some other stuff. So I think I'll make a second set of this for the second or third signature, and then for this signature we'll do a whole different, maybe, I don't know. I kind of wanted it to match, but I kind of don't. Like, I want this one and the bottom one to be the same and the middle one to be different. But these, let me show you what I'm talking about, do not match. That one might. That one might. This one does. I don't know if that one will. Let's just look. See what I'm saying? There's, you tell me what you think. Okay, so we've got this, okay? So that is too much of a contrast. That would go. This would go, okay. Too much of a contrast. Well, I don't know. For that one. Actually, I think that one works. We'll look at some of these other ones. Definitely not. And I know it works with the kit, but like I said, I'm just trying to... no. Yes. 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 And these are tiny. Look how tiny these are. Weensy weensy. And I'm not sure the folds are here. Isn't that interesting how that's... We'll figure them out though. We're going to make them work. Okay, so not so bad there. Maybe some of the other ones that are coming out will be have some more pinks in them. We can match them up, but we can make it work. We can make it work. So I've got 16 more coming. And again, I'll match up the colors. And then this is an envelope. I don't know why I did that, because like I said, I wanted to make a second set, but maybe I can find this kit again, and if not, maybe I can email her and ask her if she wouldn't mind sending it to me. Oh, I think that was supposed to fold way down there. Yeah, we'll do it like that. So, like I said, we'll have to... Yeah, that doesn't necessarily work, but I can trim it. I can trim that bottom piece. We'll make it work. But that's where we're at. And next is this sheet. Every time I work in this coffee journal, I want to go make coffee. Now see, this color could work. And it could work on the inside if I'm putting that paper on there. Okay, I'm not too terribly far off. And we got one more coming out. And so that's where we're at. I wanted to see what other colors we had in here. That are kind of that dark, like that color. And that one. And that one. See, this will work. And that one. Yeah, maybe that one. That doesn't look too bad. Yeah, maybe not on that one. No. Yep, that'll work. Okay, I think we've got this. I think it's close enough. I know when I purchased it, it looked really super close. So that's what we're going to do. No need to torture you guys. And I've got the rest coming out. And so, yeah, I'll be working on that throughout this week. And then I want to show you another one that I'm working on. Okay, that one I'm going to try and finish up. And then I've got the folio I'm working on for Christmas in July. And then I got one coming up in August. It's going to be absolutely hysterical. My August 1st video. You guys are going to want. See, and then I've got this one. I got to get this back piece made. Right? And then I got to get these sides covered. And this I actually have printed for another journal as well. And then one for this side, one for that side. So I've got them cut. I just need to get them in there. So I'll be working on this one also. And this, I was watching a tutorial by the Trucking Scribe, and that's where I learned how to make this one. But I don't know how I managed it, but mine came out different. And so this one won't have a whole lot in it other than just like you could glue a picture here, journal on this page, or like a keepsake. Oh, my back is made, but I gotta get something on it. And I do have more of these pages. What did I put on the front? Oh, I covered it completely up. I put a paper on the back, like from a kit. Yeah, and then I put this one down. So this is another one that I'm going to be working on. And like I said, I do have extra of these papers cut and printed. Or, yeah, there are. I mean, I might just go through and print another set with these pinks. That's what I wanted out of it, was the pink colors. And then I also could go through. See, I have stuff like this that wouldn't be too bad. Let's see what we got right here. See, that wouldn't go too bad together. So I just need to get off my duff and get busy. So I'm going to try to get these finished up. And so I'm just now carrying a bag of unfinished journals with me, and just some basic tools, and I'm working on them when I get a chance. And then this comes to the back, and that'll get glued down just like so. And I'm hoping this one I get done here in the next couple of weeks. So anyhow, now you guys know what I'm doing in my spare time when I'm watching, sitting at the dinner table or whatever. Okay guys, I appreciate you for coming along, and I'll see you in the next video.